Look at your hand, not as a tool, but as a landscape. See the lines not as creases in the skin, but as riverbeds and ancient footpaths carved into the earth of your being. In the traditions I come from, we are taught that the body is a reflection of the soul. Your hand is a map. And for some, this map contains a quiet message, a whisper from the source, a crescent moon, a letter M. These are not coincidences. They are waymarkers on your spiritual path. They signify a potential, a seed planted in you before you arrived. Today, I invite you to learn its nature, not to predict a future, but to understand the earth you are meant to cultivate. You have looked at these marks and felt a question echo in your soul, a subtle strangeness. And when you sought answers in the world, you may have been met with silence or dismissal. This may have caused you to doubt the question itself, but the voice that led you to notice was not the voice of the mind. It was the voice of the heart. You are not confused. You are awakening. The map is becoming clear. These marks are invitations to a deeper way of being. The crescent moon is a sign of the river. It signifies a profound connection to flow, to intuition, to the feminine energy that nourishes all life. It marks a spirit that feels the unseen currents in the world. And the M is the sign of the mountain. It stands for strength, for structure, for the quiet integrity of one who is here to provide shelter and perspective. This is not about being special. It is about being specific. Your soul was given a particular landscape to tend. The world's confusion was simply the weather. It is time to learn the nature of your own garden. There is a current within you, a gentle pull, a silent knowing that guides you without logic. This is the river of your intuition. If the crescent moon rests on your palm, this river runs deeper and clearer in you. It is your soul's compass. The moon is a gateway to the inner world, the realm of dreams and feeling, where truth exists before it takes form. You sense things, a shift in the air, the silent intention behind a word, a sudden impulse to change direction. This is not randomness. This is your alignment with the flow. Our world, so full of noise, has taught us to build dams against this river. Be rational, it shouts. Don't be so sensitive. But think of the times you ignored the river's pull, only to find yourself in stagnant water. The crescent moon is a reminder. Your feeling is not a weakness, it is your perception. When you begin to trust this inner current as your guide, you cease to fight the river of life. You learn to flow with it. You stop asking the world for a map, for you carry the river within. Your sensitivity is not a flaw, it is a sacred instrument. It is time to let it guide you home. Now, look again at the landscape of your palm. Do you see the mountain? That strong, clear M formed by the meeting of life's great rivers. The heart, the mind, the path. This is not a mere letter. It is a symbol of foundation, a spiritual landmark reminding you that you are here to be a presence. The mountain does not appear on every landscape. Where it does, it marks a soul who came not for a simple journey, but for a profound purpose. These are the ones who ask the deep questions, who feel a quiet fire to understand their place in the cosmos. Perhaps in their youth, the world called them too intense, too unyielding. But what the world saw as resistance was simply the mountain learning its own strength. Those with the M in their palm are here to be anchors, not always on a stage, but in the quiet integrity of their presence. They are the ones who endure the storm so others may know stillness. They are the ones who walk into darkness so they may hold a light for others. You are not here to follow shifting sands. You are here to be the rock. Your journey is not a line, it is a summit. Your challenges have not broken you, they have carved you. The M is a reminder. You are not meant to be small. You are meant to be a place of refuge, of clarity, of strength, so that others may find their own. This is your path. Stand firmly upon it. Your inner energy is not neutral. It is a force, a resonance. If your landscape holds both the river and the mountain, this resonance is amplified. This is why you may experience life with a heightened intensity. People are either drawn to your shores, or they are held at a distance by your sheer presence. This is not a reflection of something wrong. It is because your energy speaks the language of truth. When your frequency is aligned with intuition and purpose, you no longer simply exist, you radiate. And this radiation does not permit ambiguity. It either illuminates what is true in others, or it makes them uncomfortable with their own shadows. You may have noticed this. You walk into a space and the feeling shifts. Strangers tell you their life story. Old friends may drift away. This is all the work of energy. Your frequency is powerful because it is clear, and clear energy acts as a mirror. It reflects the truth of whatever stands before it. The crescent moon connects you to the divine flow, the river. The M marks your mission to stand in authentic strength, the mountain. When the river carves the mountain, a powerful landscape is born. Your aura becomes a beacon. And a beacon does not chase ships. It simply shines, trusting that its light serves a purpose in both the calm and the storm. Trust the attraction and the release. It is not personal. It is the physics of the spirit. And it is proof that your presence matters. If you carry these marks, the river and the mountain, there is a deep possibility that your very being is an instrument of soothing. Your hands, your presence, your words. You have calmed storms in others without even knowing. This is not fantasy. It is your nature. It is a spiritual inheritance that is written on your skin so you do not forget. People are drawn to you, not just for what you say, but for how you make them feel, seen, held, safe. Your essence carries a frequency that helps to restore harmony in others. But with this gift comes a sacred duty to protect your own source. A river that gives all its water away will run dry. A mountain that lets everyone climb it will erode. Many with this gift feel depleted, not from a lack of strength, but from a lack of sacred boundaries. Your purpose is not to carry the suffering of the world. Your purpose is to be a source of light, a conduit, to be a clear pool where others can see their own reflection, a strong peak from which others can see their own path. This power expresses itself in many ways. It is time to stop seeing it as a burden and start cultivating it as a practice. You are a vessel. To deny this is to live in conflict with yourself, but to embrace it, to accept that this calm presence is not just something you offer, but something you are, is to step into deep alignment. And from that place, true service begins. The world does not need you to save it. It needs you to be the clear and steady light that you are. If you are one with the river, a part of your spirit craves silence, not as an escape, but as a homecoming. Your soul communicates in the stillness between breaths, and silence is the sanctuary where its whispers can be heard. In a world of constant noise, this need for quiet may have been judged, but your withdrawal is your recalibration. You are not hiding from the world. You are renewing your connection to the source. The chaos of external life can be overwhelming for a spirit tuned to the subtle energies. And so, you must return to the quiet. This is not avoidance. It is spiritual practice. The crescent moon marks those who feel deeply, who carry the world's emotions like an echo. In silence, you can distinguish your own water from the oceans. In stillness, you recalibrate your inner compass. Your deepest wisdom, your truest insights, they do not arrive when you are performing for the world. They arrive in the great pause. The world may see your silence as inaction, but it is the source of your precise and powerful energy. You do not speak for the sake of sound. You speak to shift the energy. When you honor this need for quiet, you honor your very nature. So do not apologize for it. It is your temple. Silence is not empty. It is a sacred space where your spirit is replenished, your power is gathered, and your path forward is made clear. Let the world have its noise. You were made for the stillness that contains everything. You did not arrive here by chance. You arrived with purpose. If the river and the mountain are drawn on your palm, they are sacred echoes of a promise your spirit made. You may not remember the promise, but you feel it. It is the pull towards something more. It is the sense that your life holds a meaning that cannot be measured by the world's standards. These are not marks of fate. They are markings of a covenant, signatures from the source, confirming you were sent here on a mission beyond mere survival. Your soul chose this body, this time, these challenges, not as a punishment, but as a preparation. The difficulties you have known were not to break you, but to awaken you. The people who left were not losses, but lessons. The reason you never quite felt at home in the ordinary is because your promise was not about comfort. It was about consciousness. You are here to be a frequency holder, to anchor light, to live with such authenticity that you remind others of the truth within themselves. You know this. The aching in your heart, the quiet restlessness, that feeling of being meant for something vast. It is the echo of your soul's agreement. The universe asked, and your spirit replied, "Send me." And now, the signs on your hand are bringing that memory to the surface. Each step you take in your truth is a fulfillment of your promise. Each moment you spend in doubt is a forgetting. Your true work does not come from achieving what the world wants. It comes from remembering why you came. You are not lost. You are being remembered. The markings on your hand are not a final destination. They are a starting point. They are the trailhead of your authentic path. As you begin to walk it, as you align with your true nature, something profound begins to happen. The universe begins to speak back to you in a language of synchronicity. These are the breadcrumbs of the spirit, guiding you forward. For those who carry the river and the mountain, this dialogue can be startling in its clarity, for your senses are already attuned to the subtle realms. You will see the repeating numbers. You will think a name and then hear it spoken. You will feel a question in your heart and an answer will appear on a page. These are not accidents. They are affirmations. They are the universe nodding, whispering, "Yes, this way, keep going." The more you listen with your heart, the clearer the signs become, not because the world has changed, but because you have. Your awareness is expanding. Your energy is aligning with the truth you were made to live. As you build trust in this dialogue, the unseen becomes undeniable. Dreams become counsel. Encounters become appointments. Songs become scripture. Even challenges begin to reveal themselves as blessings in disguise. The only secret is this: you must stop explaining them away. Stop calling them strange. Begin to welcome them as what they are: sacred confirmations, invitations to a deeper trust in the path you walk. When you treat these moments as holy, you become a partner in the dance of creation. Your life becomes a miracle in motion.